5 so I took them out of the tree and actually stacked them on top of each other.
Junk car Willie with you guys and gals. And I'm in Indianapolis. Can you believe that? The hillbilly's out of the trailer park and he's here in Indy. Look at this stuff, you guys. I have been here and it's been incredible. Incredible. The hillbilly is having fun here in John Century Stroud. This is an unbelievable car. Check that out, guys and gals. Come on in. Everybody get in here. Make yourself known. Let's go look at some engine parts. Mostly, you know, this is some of the most high performance engine parts in the world. Look at the cameras. There he is. Looky right there.
Hey, Premier Mega Truck Racing.
Yes, you hear him. Check him out.
Yes, sir.
Check him out. Schedule him. Schedule him. Just did an interview with them guys. They were happy. See what I mean? What kind of place this is? It is just wonderful, guys and gals. If you guys are racing guys, you ought to be sharing this and telling everybody to come on in. Oh, look at that Corvette. Wick Racing, is that how you pronounce it?
Yeah, wicked.
Make sure I get that out there, guys. They are Wick tune. That is so cool.
He's the all-time crack winner. He's been
Now we're getting a few people in here. I thought you car guys would like it, but wait till you see this build. This is just incredible. Here you are at Performance Racing Industry here in Indianapolis. Yearly event for every kind of racing there is. If you want to know the newest technology, you'll find it. We're here at Indy Racing Cams right now. They had this cab lifted up a little bit ago, but I'm glad they had it down so I get both shots. You see how rough that is? Like, they didn't even, that is really pit in there. They picked an old cab, because that's real pit. I've seen the guys that tried to make them look rusty. That's a real rusty old cab, and they kept the surface in the pit and just went crazy on it. But yeah, you can tell. Can you see, guys, what I'm talking about? That's not like somebody took a really nice cab and made the paint bad. That's a real, you know, surface rust, dents, but they went crazy on it here. This is at Sinski's, you know how to say it, Indy Racing Cams. He's laughing at me because he heard me doing it. He's like, all right, that guy here, Billy, can't talk.
That's all good.
No, I
love the truck. I love this truck too.
Oh man, it's unreal, isn't it?
Yeah.
Look at the Indy Cams. Hang out here all day, couldn't we, guys? There's all kinds of incredible builds. Incredible builds, incredible parts here where they're selling. How about Christine, guys and gals? Yes, Christine version, just the mad gasser version of her. Look at that. It's a fiberglass body. Here we are with Indy cylinder heads. Look at their engines. This old hillbilly feels out of place here with these guys. I feel out of place if it ain't a tree with the chain wrapped around it and I'm working on it, guys. I'm way out of my league here, guys. I'm way above my pay grade.
So that'll be probably
58 Plymouth. Here's about Indy cylinder head. Is that not beautiful? It's a fiberglass shell that they made, but you know, it's not a real car, but just unbelievable. And then the kind of engines they got in them. at that setup, guys. Look at that in the Ratty Riviera, huh? Would that not be wild?
No idea. I actually want to talk to you about
Look at that. It's cool. That carbon fiber is like a brownish instead of the grayish. That is very cool. Look at that Porsche racing. Oh my. So we're at PWR Advanced Cooling Technology. Showing off their equipment on these Porsches. Every car guy loves a Porsche. Don't care who you are. You guys are fine. Unless you're wanted somewhere, then get out of the way.
We'll give you the spotlight.
Yeah, it ain't me, it's the car, right? That's why I stay out back and behind. I tell people I got radio face. I tell everybody I'm the only junk here at Performance Racing. Junk car wheel. Google it sometimes. PWR Advanced Cooling Technology. Check them out.
36.
Looky here, guys. Now this one I didn't see before, like I seen the other one. That's incredible. Is that not an incredible build? I know it's a fiberglass drag car, but still it represents the old Corvette. And that's what makes it cool. Well, there's some real, but I'm getting a kick out of these drag cars. Here's Extreme 01 GDI Performance Parts. Check out their Mustang. You guys see how it is to get lost in here. They just throw all this stuff and you see something, you run to it, and like a little kid, you run back. That's the way I am. Just running all around from thing to thing. Legs just plumb wore out. You know, how many hours? 5 hours from home in Indianapolis. Car wouldn't start this morning. Then found out I let my AAA run out a month ago. The F-150 race. Check out the dirt cars. Isn't it cool? No ropes. They let you get up right close to them. That's pretty darn cool, I think. Showing off their jacks. Now here we go, Scott. Look. That's the jack of the king right there. The pit boss dirt all chromed up.
Lewis has to get
Is Pit Boss the name of the company?
Yep.
Okay, making sure I get it right. Pit Boss.
You can do Pit Boss and Shop Boss.
Okay, but they can find you right online. A little Google. They'll find you, right?
Yep.
Okay. With jacks like that, you guys definitely selling some. That is cool. SSI. So you guys want to see some cars, or you like the parts? I have a jack like that. Do you? Well, that's cool, man. I'm telling you, you are hot. You're on the top of your field, then, if you got a jack like that. That's cool. You told me that. Appreciate that. See a little junior dragster. That's what I like to get my grandkid in. These little junior dragsters. Look at them. Ain't they cool? I mean, I just think that's cool. Get them all set up for racing. If only I had the money, guys. Not making money is one thing, you know, you get old, but when you don't have grandkids, when you do have grandkids and you kind of wasted your life not planning on 57, having money put back, and that's what kind of bothers me more than anything, my mess ups. Like, oh man, I wish I'd be in a better situation. You know, I'm living, I got a roof over my head, I eat, I have a vehicle, you know, but really do wish I would have. That's why I'm trying my hardest right now. If you guys look at my Facebook, you'll see my YouTube and Facebook page, how it's kind of doing real good over the last year, where, you know, you can make a little. So. Send me some love. Like, shares, and taps there. Going to see the big boys? Look at that, guys. Guys and gals. I know stuff you want to see because I walked by here before. Everybody, I'm sure you want to see the GT40 here.
Somebody had it for you.
Look at that. That's the kind of engine I want. The 7.3 liter Godzilla. There's a lot of people around this area. I didn't get to really take it in, but look at that engine and that. Modern meets new. Modern meets old. Old meets new is what I meant to say. Look at that. It's ready to go, isn't it? That's a heck of a tank, my gosh.
Fill it up.
Yeah, I'm saying, man. Then the old school kind of interior, it looks the same.
So you think this is an original car?
Well, not this engine.
Well, no.
The one I'm thinking was down up here. That's
All right, excuse me. Looky here. Stuck. This man racing. And another 57 Chevy. Stainless work too. They brought this one in. Professional racing industry here, guys and gals. Look at that jack. At Indianapolis. Indianapolis. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. The Vipervette. Born for the track, built for the extreme. Look at that Corvette, man. That's a different one, isn't it?
Oh, Chris is
That's definitely cool. Look at the setup on that thing. Vipervette.
Don't forget to come back and get it.
Oh, no, I already got this. It's like leaving your takeout on the table.
Right?
Do you wash your vehicles or you want to try some of those samples?
We like to try things. We like
Fire suits, guys?
Propulsion heads, demolition guys.
Wow, this is cool. Roar to hear, guys. That is cool. Bit right, like getting that like a glove. Need some tire? That is some tire right there.
Sarcastic, like you're a stupid person.
Yeah, a lot of them are good.
Ooh, gotta get me a. There you go. You know what I'm doing. Oh, that'd be nice. Yeah, I'll take that. Thank you, sir. I'll sit out here and eat. I appreciate you.
You're welcome.
Thank you right there. Who we getting right here?
Popcorn?
There you go. The man. Popcorn, guys. Oh, wow.
It's hard to do that. So one of my most, just the most special moments at the track, I would say, was Sunday when Tim and Lisa Huddleston asked me to make the last pass down the track before they closed the doors for good. Our home track, Irwindale, oh gosh, man, that place changed our entire lives. But making the very last pass down, so I was going to line up with Ernie, the attorney. We both pop wheelies, so they wanted a good show, so we were going to both go up. So I did something, well, God did something, and my car backfired, so I didn't make the pass. And Ernie goes up in a huge wheelie, down, up, down, and into my lane. So if God would have let me make that pass, I probably wouldn't be here today. I'd be in the hospital. But after that, Tim Huddleston jumps up and does an arm drop, and I am actually the official very last pass down our home track. And if that isn't like, it was so beautiful, such a special moment that they asked me to do that because they see how much work we put into it. And even though we don't really run like certain races with, points and all that, we leave it all at the track. Like we let everybody feel our love, our joy, and yeah, so that was like my most memorable moment at the track.
I don't really have one in particular. I feel like this season was a really good season and very memorable. I made a lot of really good accomplishments, and I think it was a great start for next year, and hopefully a really good season representing Here's Your Hero next year. But this season I think was just really good and really rewarding. I was really happy and proud of this season. We weren't coming into this season with very many expectations, so to do what we did, I think I'm very proud of myself. So I think this whole season, I guess, would be my proudest moment.
That's really cool. I mean, we all, everybody here is racers, but as racers, you just live, breathe, and eat for your race car, for your wins, for your time at the racetrack, and those moments kind of stick with you, I think, for the rest of your life. And with that being said, you're focused on your race car, your time with your race car, and being at the racetrack. So, me personally, I know, a lot about drag racing. It's been my whole life since I was a kid. So it's kind of hard when I don't know too much about, all the other walks in motorsports, but I know about you guys. I've totally, heard about you guys and read about you guys, and you guys are obviously, big names in your sports. But tell us about, for people who maybe don't know, what are your procedures in your race car? Are you shifty? What kind of motors do you have? Are they all just, single transmission, or kind of, what do we got going on there?
Yeah, so I race a dirt modified on dirt, so nothing with asphalt or anything like that. I got a Tim's Automotive machine concept in with about 590 horsepower, and it mean, there's really not much to it other than that, and you go out there and race, and it's quite a bit different than you guys. I mean, you would think, you know, you go into the corner and you're going to turn to go left, right? Well, you don't use basically your steering wheel to turn, you use your brakes to turn. So that's what turns the car. You have, you know, your rears on the right or left to go more towards the front. You can adjust that while you're racing. It's pretty different, but it's cool. We can get up to, on the bigger tracks, you can get 80 miles an hour, maybe more. Smaller tracks, usually 60. I mean, it's just the tracks are only 3/8 mile. There's a couple half miles, so it doesn't get up to too much speed, but if you were to actually let it, it would get up there pretty high, but yeah.
So I race a legend car, and if anybody doesn't know what a legend car is, so their motors are, I race right now an MT-09, and those motors are Yamaha motors that are in motorcycles, and we have Z09s, and those are the newest motors that they came out with. And we have front and rear brake, we can adjust that. We have a shifter in ours that goes all the way up to 5th, I believe, on road courses, and we only get up to 5th on road courses. We typically stay in 1st to 4th when we're running on 3/8 of a mile or a quarter mile. We get up to 2nd, and it's really cool. That's my first ever car I got to shift, and I got to try all these cool things in with the clutch and all of that. So really enjoyed it. And the fastest we probably get up to would probably be 120 on road courses because you can draft on those. But we typically run about 70 or 80 on a 3/8 mile and probably 60 to 50 on a quarter mile. And it's a really cool car. A lot of people love it because it looks like older looking cars, and they're really cool looking. And it's really cool because they've evolved so much in the past couple of years, and I feel like they'll continue to, and it's a really cool journey.
We're at the Hoosier booth right now, guys and gals, the professional racing industry.
I don't know a whole lot about what Lizzie does because I race in a straight line. So she tells me she has turns and she doesn't shift gears. You should, yeah, talk about what she races.
So Miss Izzy over here races a quarter midget, and I don't know if any of y'all have seen quarter midget or not, but those cars teach you fast reaction like no other car can. I actually tested one in January, so I'm a little bit blind to a lot of the racing, but I do know that her parents and her probably sacrifice a lot because when you get serious about this series of racing, you travel everywhere. And these cars make like, what's your quickest lap? Isn't it like 1 second, 2 seconds? Like you guys, they run on a tiny little track, and their times, like you have to have quick reaction because they put, how many cars out there? Probably like, I see 12, and they have like they have B mains, E mains, C mains, and it's a lot of work, I feel like, to race these cars. And I heard that she's pretty good at her home track, and she's gotten a lot of wins. And I'm really proud of this girl because after testing one and seeing what she does and hearing about her experience at her home track, I'm very proud of you, girl.
Y'all, I couldn't imagine being 8 and being up here.
Yeah.
And racing.